YouTube, it is your favorite game here, Above Average Cody, coming at you with a Modern Warfare 2 video all about the movement this year on the brand new COD. Now, whether you guys have already played the open beta or you're getting ready to play the beta on PC and Xbox, I'm going to tell you guys all about what to expect from the movement when you play this game, but also I'm going to talk about the movement in regards to why I think this is going to be one of the best CODs we've had in years because of the movement, or at least it will be more bearable, as we're just coming out of a long cycle of course, slide canceling, a very screen-breaking mechanic and a very big complaint amongst a lot of controller players, because it's a lot of buttons to hit. Basically, we're coming out of an era of sliding around, ending your slide early, picking up your gun faster, breaking people's screens, and just not really using a lot of actual gunplay, and that's kind of where all of this starts off, guys. The movement feels like it is going to be much more competitive. Now, what is the movement? Obviously, you still have tac sprint, that nothing has changed there, but you can still slide, but when you slide, you can't just press B or ADS to cancel the slide. You actually have to completely finish the slide to eventually pick your gun up. You cannot pick up your gun, so there's no more sliding around corners, shooting the enemy as you break the corner, things like that. It's just a regular slide, guys. You can slide across the ground, but you cannot shoot or anything like while you're going through the slide. And of course, Shotzi and everybody are finding ways to cancel the slide quicker, but it's a lot of buttons. It's not super viable, so I'm not going to go crazy talking about that in this video, guys. I'm here to just help you out with what to expect in your regular gameplay here. If you're more advanced, you could try the slide cancel, things like that. And now, if you're sprinting and you hold the B button or the slide or the dive button, the dolphin dive is back. That is right. You are able to prone out and go absolutely flying into cover, into the open, whatever you want to do. That act of movement is a little bit quicker than the slide, so once you hit the ground, you can bring your gun up. So it's kind of a cheeky way, I guess. It almost throws some mediocre players off like a drop shot, but it's not super viable in terms of movement. So basically, the movement is there to help you out in terms of getting to cover, maneuver the map, but it's not necessarily there to help you out in terms of getting kills, in terms of sliding around cover, and crazy stuff like that, guys. So it's going to come down, and this is kind of why I think it's going to be a good year on Call of Duty, be it casual, be it competitive, is it's going to come down to a lot of gunplay and actually being good with the gun, actually being able to control your recoil, and above all, being able to aim. My biggest complaint on Warzone, as fun as the movement was, guys, and Modern Warfare 2019 as well, is you could put on a hipfire class and you could just be very, very good with the movement, the slide cancels, the maneuvering the map, and you didn't really have to aim. You could just slide around and hipfire everybody. You could cancel your slide. You could pick up your gun up faster. And you just didn't have to rely as much on your aim skill. And you could just go crazy feeling like Shotzi, just relying on your movement. I think this year is going to come a lot down to gunplay. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that have been playing years and years and years of Call of Duty, you're very good with the guns. You know how to recoil control, and you know how to aim, and you know how to beam people across the map. But years of people and little cracked kids sliding around, hip firing you, gunning you down, breaking your screen, it's pretty frustrating. And obviously, we adapted to the game, but it's still frustrating. I think this is the most classic COD feel we've had in years. And I'm not saying the movement is not still there to help you out. And there you see I tried to do like a 180 dolphin dive. And that's what I'm trying to say, is you can still do very cool things with the movement. And it's cool that people have found this slide canceling method, but it's less viable. So you're not going to be doing it every single life, every single time around every single corner. So I think this game is going to rely a bit more on your aim, a bit more on your recoil control, and it's going to force you to play Call of Duty, guys, because it seems like a lot of people have lost sight on what the core values of Call of Duty gameplay is, and that comes down to running, sprinting, and shooting your gun, most importantly. So you have to be much more methodical about how you play the map, how you play cover, and that, I think, is why Modern Warfare 2019 was the best game within recent years, and that's why I think this game will be one step ahead of that, and even better, if you will, because it's going to force you to use your gun, really, because the movement is fun. I feel it does not add an aspect to the game where you have to be the best mover on the map, I guess, to get kills. You will certainly be able to get kills playing slow, using your cover. You might even do better playing slow and using your cover. So that's kind of why I think this COD is going to be good. I'm a big ranked player. I think in competitive, you're going to see a lot more gunfights, a lot more like vantage points with guns and things like that, as opposed to a lot of running and gunning SMG builds. There's no saying that SMGs aren't still going to be cracked in the close movement range, but it's not going to be as crazy as we have seen in many of the recent CODs. So yeah, guys, what to expect if you're jumping in the open beta, you haven't played the game yet. It's slower. It does feel a lot slower, and that comes down to the movement. But I think if you're good at the core values of COD, you miss the old CODs like back in the day where movement wasn't as big of a deal, I think you're really going to enjoy it, guys, because I know I did. As somebody that enjoyed the slide canceling era, guys, I'm going to enjoy a COD where I can focus on using my gun more, and I'm not so focused on trying to slide, move side to side, like break kids' screens and things like that. I think it's going to be fair. It feels very balanced. The gunplay feels balanced, and with proper movement mixed into that, I think that's why this is going to be the best movement in years. If you've gotten so used to the fast pace and you really enjoy it, it might feel like a bit of a downer to you because it's going to feel so slow. But once you get into the vibe, guys, you get in a couple games, you get a few games under your belt, I think you're going to adjust to it quite well, and you're going to find it feels a lot like a classic Call of Duty, guys, and it just feels... It feels good, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, and this is only the beta, but the movement feels good. I think it's going to be the best movement in years, depending on what you consider good movements. But like I said, guys, if you like the old CODs, you like the classic COD feel, I think this game's going to be right up your alley. But that does it for me, guys. That's pretty much all I can say about the movement. Kind of just wanted to do this so most of you know what to expect. And maybe you're kind of like on the outside looking in and you want to see what to expect from the game, then this might help you out too. But guys, that does it. Please subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of Halo Infinite content, but with the new Call of Duty coming out, guys, we're going to be cycling those two in and out. Friday and Saturday, we'll be streaming the open beta on PC. We streamed it last weekend on the PlayStation 4. So a lot of COD, a lot of Halo. Just hit that subscribe button, guys. Tons of fun here on the channel. Leave a like on the video. It does help out so much. Please leave a comment, be it whether you played the PlayStation beta or you're playing the PC beta. If you want to come back to this video, let me know your thoughts on the movement or the game as a whole, guys. And then, of course, we got super thanks. We got channel memberships. If you'd like to support monetarily, it does help out ever so much if you feel so inclined, but please don't feel like you have to. But that does it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, all the support on the channel. We've done so much Halo that it's kind of scary like to start mixing COD in, but the support's been good, guys. You guys are awesome. We've built such a great community here, and just thank you for that, guys. You guys are awesome. But that does it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.